Christ. That is better. Oh boy, what a headache. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless wonder, the man, Lincoln Clay, coming back at you with a live stream of a set of Course de Competition. And today it's a little bit different. The race is still the same. I'm going in and do a multiplayer race. But today I have elected to experiment with the Oculus Mirror. It has been brought to my attention on a couple of occasions that viewers cannot see the HUDs or the telemetries while I'm racing. So they can't see how much time is left in the race, what my position is in the race, as well as tire wear, fuel consumption, and all that good stuff. So I'm experimenting with the Oculus Mirror so you guys can see that. So it looks like you should be able to see the page that I normally see. When I'm going through the menus and stuff and you guys don't see it, this is what I normally see. But for whatever reason, the normal source, game source through OBS Studio doesn't show this. So I have to use the Oculus Mirror in order for you guys to see this. Next order of business is to bring up the chat. So give me a second as I go through all that good stuff. Oh boy. Studio. Oh, also 881 subs. Thank you so much, everybody who is subbed to the channel. Welcome new subscribers as we inch our way closer to the goal of 1,000 subs, which is something else that I've been meaning to speak about. C Slim, what is good? All right, we popped out the chat. Next order of business. Chat. So you guys can see what I have to go through with the chat in order to get all this crap working. And we pinned that right there. And I am going to attempt to close this window, and hopefully the chat remains. Okay, so please, everyone who should happen to see this, whether you see it live or whether you see it on the replay, please do me a solid and hit the like button. It helps spread the content out to a wider audience. The goal is to get to 1,000 subs in order to try to partner with YouTube. I'm not looking to monetize my channel. I mean, when you hear partner up with YouTube, that's the first thing you think about. But I think that's what it's going to take in order for me to reach devs. With me being a YouTuber and playing a lot of VR games, there's a lot of games that I'd like to try, but I'm simply not in a position to buy every single game that comes out. Let alone have time to play them. So what I'm looking to do is partner up with YouTube, so it will help spread my content out. And I think once that happens, at least with VR devs, I think that's the threshold in order to be in a position where they will reach out to you. I mean, giant AAA publishers, it would probably take somebody, you know, with a 500,000 subs for those publishers to reach out to YouTubers. But in the case of VR content creators, I think 1,000 subs is the threshold. I think once you hit 1,000 subs and you partner up with YouTube and your content gets spread out, the devs see your content a lot easier, and they are more inclined to reach out to you and ask you to try their games out, versus me sending out email after email after email, and probably for every email I send out, I only get a few responses back. I'd like to be in a position where they reach out to me and then I just try the game. So that being said, if any devs should happen to see this stream, don't hesitate to contact me if you'd like me to try your game out. My email is also in the description as well. Also, my Twitch is also in the description as well. On Fridays, I normally hook up with my UK partner in crime, Ham for the Win, as well as my other UK partner in crime, Kevy D77, and we do streams every Friday of a set of course competition, and I'll probably be doing those on Twitch moving forward. We'll see what happens. I did the last stream on Twitch this past Friday. It was a 4-hour stream. The link to my Twitch is in the description, so if you want to go back and check that stream out, it's about 4 hours long. Be my guest, check that out. Leave a like, all that good stuff. But moving forward, it is a possibility that my ACC Friday streams with Ham for the Win and Kevy D77 could be on Twitch, but that's something I will get with Ham about, because he has experimented with the broadcast stream, and so I think it helps for me to be on the same page with him as far as what platform he's streaming from. So whew, that was rather lengthy. That's being said, let's get into some races. Let's see what we got as far as servers goes. This is what you guys see when I'm looking for servers. Fetching server list. So, where are we gonna go? I can get in there, but Monza in Alton Park, I need a safety rating of 80. My safety rating is going down to 64. A couple of weeks ago, I was having some issues with the Oculus Link cable, the official cable, and I tinkered around with the settings, and while I was tinkering around with the settings, I was starting races and not finishing them, and therefore it affected my safety rating and knocked it all the way down to 63, and now I'm struggling to try to get it back up. We might end up having to go to that spa track. And here's an available Monza track, but the safety rating requires me to be an 80, and I am a 63, so we won't be getting in there. Here we go. Safety rating is a 40, so there's a pretty good chance that there will be a wreck, but I will take my chances. And I need to get hold of that phone and shut that crap off. Okay, we need to reset the view. All right, that's more like it. Now you guys can see everything. You can see the full map. You can see the lineup here. You know what? Let's take a look at some of the other people. Rendered Reality, how's it going? Let's take a look at some of the other cars. I want to see what they're doing, because this track here, the fastest lap that I've turned in is 152. The real life record on this track is 147. And I've seen a lot of people turn in 147, 148, and I want to see what they're doing. So let's have a look at what this guy's doing right here. I will be ready to, oh, this is the actual race. It actually started. Going good. Appreciate you popping in. Rendered Reality. Good show with Gamertag VR yesterday. And I'm glad Tyler got his issue resolved. It seems like I heard it sound like he had a brake issue. Got resolved and back on his mission. So good to hear everything worked out there. And if you guys haven't figured out by now, I've been a sim racing nut, going all the way back to the original Gran Turismo. And with me being 53 years old, it was pretty common for kids back then, during my generation, to have dreams of growing up being a race car driver. And even with me being Floyd Mayweather's first cousin, I've only seen the inside of an exotic car, I believe, once. I think one time he came into town and he had a Rolls Royce brought here, and I sat inside it for a second, but that's about it. I haven't seen any of his other exotic cars. But in any case, you said you love the old Gran Turismo? Absolutely. But this game right here was taken over as my favorite game. In fact, this is something that I debated about whether I was going to have a podcast about this or not. This game right here, I feel is the most realistic, most detailed, with the best physics that I've ever played in a racing sim. And this game and I originally hated this game. I almost returned it for a refund, but I stuck it out and I love this game. It's pretty much to the point where I watch some people that stream iRacing, maybe a little bit of GT Sport, but this is my go-to game. So much to the point where it's not the end of the world if I don't get GT7 with PSVR 2. I want Forza Horizon in VR so bad. I prefer the open world driving and racing. I love sim racing. I mean, what I'm doing right here is the closest I'll ever come to actually being on a racetrack, sitting inside a car in VR, and that's part of some of the things that I've said in the past, where I said, VR has made some dreams come true. What other way would a person, an average everyday Joe like me? This is the best I'm going to get, sitting behind the wheel of a race car. VR has made another dream come true, and EA as well, with Star Wars Squadron. I grew up a Star Wars nut, at least the first 3 movies, and being able to play Star Wars Squadron in VR, to actually fly an X-Wing fighter in actual combat, that's like a childhood dream come true. Tyler's more than the sim racer than me. He's a lot better. Okay, I hope to hook up with him one day, or if he would like, he could join us. Every Friday, I hook up with my UK partners, Ham for the Win and Kevin D77. We hook up every Friday and do multiplayer races, and he has a Discord where we can do the voice chat there. So if Tyler would like to join us, I'd like to extend an invitation. So I think I babbled enough, and I think it's about time for me to go ahead and get out on the track. So let's see what this guy turned in. Well, I can't see what his time is. See, we got the total time here. All right, let's get it on. And he said, you said, I mean, better than me. He always beats me. Hey, I mean, practice makes perfect. All right, everybody, let's get going. You see my numbers up there. My racecraft is 80. My safety rating is 63, which I'm trying to bring that up. Car control is 69. Consistency is 83. Track rating is 90. And I am currently in last place. Let's go.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the
Oh,
curbs.
you know what? I forgot to set the my setup. Oh my god. Oh yeah, definitely be fun to get together.
We're halfway through, not over yet. There's a slow car up ahead.
That's not a good way to start. I locked up the wheels. Great Tantrum, what's up? You gotta warm the tires up too. Yeah, I forgot to go with my setup, change the brake lights and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, this car sounds amazing.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Yeah, I see there's a car behind me. I'm not gonna fight him, I'll let him go through.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag acceptable.
Yeah, you can easily lose concentration looking at the chat and responding to comments and stuff. It's real easy to fly off the track. One second, I'll respond to your comment as soon as I get around this corner. Does ACC have Hockenheim? I don't think so. Because this game is based on the British GT World Challenge, I believe. You see the full grid right there. Over to my left, you can see the whole track. The red dot is me.
Well done, mate. You can pass the steps somewhere.
Got 5.5 minutes left. think my last lap, I turned in 155. I need to turn in at least 153 to have a chance to catch that guy in front of me. Oh, I had a hiccup right there. You like a Mola, Monza, Mugello, Suzuka, tons of them. Yeah, definitely. I probably say my favorite track of all time is probably got to be Circuit de la Sarthe for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Minutes.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
He wiped out.
Faster cars approaching. Yellow flag in sector 3.
He wiped out. He gave me a gift. Now I'm no longer in last place. Getting a little bit faster with every lap. 2 minutes. JD Max, what's good? You see I got the Oculus Mirror going. You can see everything. My track rating. The full map, my lap times. Yeah, you made a lot of sense about the Oculus Mirror, because a lot of people that I watch, Jardier, Dog King, Tijni, Key 25, Basic Ali, all those guys, I look at their lap times. Yeah, great tantrum. Circuit de la Sarthe is really the only reason why I have left to play Project Cars 2.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
This will probably be the last lap. Unfortunately, because of where I've got the chat set, you guys can't see my tire wear. Trying to read the chat. That'll get you. That's the fastest I ever made it through there. Oh yeah, why we got JD Max here in the chat? Everybody, make sure you go check him out on Twitch. He does iRacing about 3-4 times a week, and he is really, really good. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Alright, check it, fine. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
Void miss, what's good? Alright, that's the end of the race. Alright, let's pull into the garage. And I'm going to get out and have a look at my car, so check this out. This is another thing I love about sim racing. Check this out. In VR. And get out and take a look at my car. Examine this beautiful piece of hardware. The detail in this game is just absolutely amazing. And I see right there, you see where the Gulf is right there? One of those ports is open. That's the gas tank on the right side. And I'd imagine this one that's closed is the gas hose for the other side of the car. So pretty slick. I always thought those Bentley Continentals are like the back end of those cars were ugly. All right, let's get back in the car. All right. Great tantrum. You said I just picked up a crew chief for a set of Corsa. Wow, it adds a lot to the immersion. I mean, I've been hearing about that crew chief stuff, but I haven't really dug too deep into it, so I really don't know. I mean, I haven't really done a race long enough for me to have to worry about tire wear and fuel consumption. A lot of times the races that I run, if I have to come into the pits, it's because I spun out and wrecked the car so bad that if I don't come into the pits, I won't be able to finish the race. So get it, buddy. It's free. Okay, I'll definitely look into it. Said render reality. I would love to get a motion sim rug. Just don't want to fork out the money. Yeah, I want to get that yaw motion simulator. Actually, after my next order of business is to get a 3080, a RTX 3080. After that, I'm going to take a long, hard look at getting a yaw motion simulator. I want one of those things bad. I mean, how much would that add to the immersion? You know, the G-forces getting thrown backwards, you know, feeling the acceleration of this Porsche. So let me see if I can slide this chat over a little bit. So you guys saw on the next race, you guys can see the tire wear and gears and...
Green light, show them what you got.
There we go. Just put it right there. There we go. So let's get to our setup here. Now go with the aggressive setup. Fuel, we're going to take it down to about 30 liters, maybe 35, because I didn't, you know, I only realized with these sim racing games, they're so detailed that even how much fuel you're carrying makes a difference, because a full tank means more weight. So I put enough fuel in the car just to finish the race, so that takes a few pounds off of the car. And then brake bias, I take that up to 60. The anti-roll bar, I'm going to take that up to 4. Because I believe that helps the car stay, it's all I do in VR. So dang good. All right, JD Max, thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. Render Reality, same to you. Thanks for popping in. Got to run. Got some things I need to get done today. Have fun. Catch you later, everyone. Yep, we'll see you. Code Yogurt, thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. All right, let's see what kind of laps we can turn in. All right, same to you, Render Reality. Have a good Sunday. Also, before everybody takes off, I do want to let everybody know that I will be streaming VR chat later on today. My son has recreated the Gears of War map, Fuel Depot. We've also just gotten hold of a Xbox 360 Connect to enable full body tracking on VR chat, so we'll be having that on display. I also didn't want to say this, but my son is working on a huge project, and I think this project is like 80% complete. That's all I can tell you guys right now, but when it's complete, you will definitely know, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So, all right, let's get out here and do a few laps. Tires are cold. Forget it. There's no point in going on like this. Let's go back to the garage and start over. I was trying to avoid that guy that was going slow, and then when I avoided him, another guy was coming in so fast that I hit the brakes late, hoping he wouldn't rear end me. Put the gas down too soon. Oh well, we'll stay out here. Oh yeah.
on the right.
Oh shit! I took my eye off the track, looked at that other car.
Cut detected. We've got some light damage on the front.
Ah. Let's do this one more time. Tantrum, you said now we need to get you some gloves. You know, I got some gloves, JD Max, and I tried it. It's gonna take some getting used to. They're not exactly racing gloves, but they're still gloves where I can, you know, get a good grip on the wheel. Tantrum, it seems the frame rate is good in this game. Now, with the Oculus Link, I've got the hertz set at 80 hertz. So we're doing 80 frames per second. And, you know what? I should pull out I sent you a link to the crew chief on your Twitter. Lincoln. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm going to pull up that Oculus Link performance HUD so I can see what kind of frame rates I'm getting. So you guys see right there, I'm getting about 40 frames per second. My overhead is in the negatives. So let's see.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
You see the frame rates right there over to my left, going up and down. Oh my God, another dive bomb.
Right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Wow, really? Whoa!
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
I haven't even paid attention to see what my best lap was. I know it ain't good.
Slow car ahead.
Thanks for letting me through, guy.
Yellow flag, be careful, yeah.
So do one more lap and then we come into the garage.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
All kinds of debris on the track. And this game is so detailed that if you run over that debris, it can damage underneath your car. You can catch flat tires in this game.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag, be careful. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
All right, let's head back into the garage. And let's turn off this tool. All right, we are good. Said Lincoln always loved a good mirror. Let me backtrack on some of these comments. Said a synchronal space warp is working. Yeah, Ham for the Win is the one to put me on that. Great Tantrum. If I was getting a wide FOV headset, it might be the Pimax Artisan 170-degree view with up to 1700 by 1440p display. $450 headset. Not a bad price. Gaming Legends, what's up? Hurry up and get to 1,000 subs so we can give you some money for an Apex rig. You know, if you guys were watching that that space warp, or you saw the performance where my frame rate was dipping as low as 40 frames, but it would climb as high as 70 frames. That's the biggest reason why I need that 3080. I need a drink. Somebody fill this cup up. I need a drink. All right, it's showtime. And the sounds of this game is so amazing. Sitting here in the pits, and you can hear a car come screaming down here, and you can hear the sound transfer from one side to the other as the car goes by and fade into the distance as it goes by. Just such an amazing game. And like I said, I've said it before in past streams, GT7, fully playable in VR, was my biggest reason for wanting to get a PS5 and PSVR 2. But this game has really made me not care if I get it or not. I'll probably get one, but it's not a sense of, it's not one of those situations like, come on, Sony, hurry up, come on with that PlayStation. I really don't care anymore like that. I'm good with this. I just actually, if I'm forced to choose between getting the 3080 and the PS5 so I can set up to get the PSVR, that 3080 is a higher priority. So if it comes down to one or the other, I'm getting the 3080. In fact, the PS5 along with PSVR 2 might be third on my priority list after the 3080 in the Yaw Motion Simulator. So if I've asked this before and I'll ask it again, please do me a solid, everybody. Hit the like button, help spread the content around. The goal is to get to 1,000 subs.
30 seconds.
I believe that's what it's going to take to get the attention of VR devs, in the hopes that they'll reach out to me and ask me to try out their games rather than me sending out countless emails, approaching them. So do me a solid, even if you only stick around for 3 seconds, even if you only hang out for a couple of seconds, hit the like button. Appreciate it.
Going double file.
And I am starting 16th out of a grid of 23 cars.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Get your butt back over there. After Project Cars 2, Gran Turismo became less significant. Now yeah, exactly. Because Gran Turismo Sport is a great game, but the VR part of it was a huge disappointment. And that's one of the things that drove me to PC, along with the lack of first-person shooter games over on PlayStation VR. I don't think this is going to end well.
Green light, give it a look again. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ow!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He hit me and I'm getting a penalty? Come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage on the front.
That's a wrap. When that guy rear-ended me, he damaged the back end of my car. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna go back to the garage and start over because I'm already gonna. They're gonna lock the controls for 2 minutes. It probably would have taken that long to repair the car anyway. What a jerk! That dude rear-ended me and sent me straight off the track, dive bombing. This is one of the bad things about being in a race where the safety ratings is at least 40. At one point, my safety rating was as high as 86. If this would have been one of those kind of rooms, that wreck doesn't happen at the first chicane. Gaming Legends, you're going to wait a long time for a 3080. They're only available on pre-built PCs now. Hit the like. Appreciate it. Great Tantrum, first-person shooter, Half-Life Alyx, OG Doom, VR mods, Series Sam VR are awesome. Absolutely. Hey, but, Gaming Legends, I know it's going to take a moment for me to get a 3080. I don't want to buy a pre-built rig. For one thing, I don't want to spend as much money because we'd probably be looking at anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000 for a pre-built rig that's got a 3080 in it. Also, I've already sunk some money into this Alienware that I have. It's an Alienware R8 with a 2070 in it. I put 32 gigs of RAM in it and upgraded the CPU from an i5 9600K to an i7 9700K. So, Gaming Legends, play some Guardians VR. Pretty cool real-time strategy shooter, single player, co-op, PvP. I'm not into strategy games, but you know, hey, I'll take a look at the trailer and see if it can stroke the fire or something. What an idiot. That guy rear-ended me. All right, we're almost ready to go. Got 4 seconds. I'm gonna save this replay.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
So I can go back and see the idiot.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
Well, I was right. I told you guys it wouldn't end well, and it didn't. You also have Stormland? Yeah, I have that game too, but I got so many other games that I just haven't made my way back around to it. Tires are starting to warm up. Yeah, that dive bomber. And this game is so detailed that even light damage affects your car. When that guy dive bombed and hit me, even though it said light damage to the rear, it was enough that the car became unstable going around corners. And I spun out for no apparent reason.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Faster car behind you.
The other car must have been a stucker. What a jerk, I know that much.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, wait.
Faster car the left.
Ah, he lost it. This lap's going to be invalidated for that.
Car on the left. Faster car is approaching. Clear on the left.
German World War II dive bomber? Yeah, pretty much. Barely saved it. I felt the car coming loose. All right, gaming legends, appreciate you popping by.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Faster car is approaching.
I locked up the wheels too. I might have to turn the anti-locks up.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
After this race is over, I'm gonna save the replay and go back and watch the beginning so I can find out who took me out. I'm not gonna fight him, but I'm not gonna slow down for him either. That hiccup killed me. So you go nuts when you get punted, JD? He is not going to be happy. I punted him. I punted him. Yeah, JD, I punted him. I'm scared to find out how my car's gonna act when I go through this corner right here. The brake pedal's on the left. All right, I'll remember that next time. got one of my better laps. How much time we got left? Oh, the race is over. You know what? Let's save that replay now. Cause I want to know who wrecked me. We're gonna go back and take a look at this. And my safety rating dropped another point. Oh my god.
Alright, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
All right. Okay. We are going to break out of here and go check out that replay because I want to see who bumped me to start the race. I knew this was not going to be good. Oh boy, my safety rating just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. All right, let's see what we got. It's not giving me an option to put the HUD up, so... All right, let's check it out. And let's see who is responsible for taking me out. Oh, right into the wall, right out the gate. There I am right there. All right, let's see who died bombing in me. Oh, I missed it. I got to back up. I think it's that McLaren right there, that white and that green colored McLaren right there. Caught up in the middle of everybody, that lime green McLaren. I think he's the one that bumped me. And there I go, I'm finally off. Oh, right there. Oh my God. That was the result of that guy clipping me in the back because my car just let go. And by this time, I had already went back to the pits. So what a jerk. I mean, that was a double whammy. He sent me into the wall. Friday, when I was playing ACC with Hand for the Win and Kevin D, I went off the track. It hit the wall so hard that my wheels were cocked. Both wheels were turned inward like that, and as I was going down the track, I could hear the tires screeching along the asphalt. And I got out of the car to make sure, you know, am I hearing what I think I hear? And I got out of the car, as you guys saw, and looked, and the wheel was like turned in like that. Unbelievable. Oh, you know what? This is it. I can show you guys because I replayed it. I'm not going to show the whole race. I'm just going to get to the wreck. You know what? Let's just use the mouse and see if it'll get me up here sooner. And this is my battle with Kevin D. He's in the Aston Martin. We got these trackside views. Okay, let's see if we can get ahead some more. Because I pretty much ended the race after that wreck. So hang on, y'all. We'll get there in a second. We're almost there. Oh my God. Look at the wheel. Look how cocked the steering wheel is right there. Look at the wheel right here. You see the wheel cocked? It's cocked inward. I hit the wall that hard. That's how detailed this game is. All right, I think it is time for me to grab some breakfast. And moving forward, this is how I will do my streams on the ACC using the Oculus Mirror, so you guys can see everything that I see. I definitely appreciate everybody popping in. And again, keep your eye out later on, as I plan on doing a VR chat stream and show you the progress my son has made. He's recreated the Gears of War map, Fuel Depot. It's like, I think it's like 70% complete, and I'll show you what he's done so far. And then, you know, he's working on a huge project right now, and I'm hoping to share it with you all pretty soon. So that being said, I'm going to boogie on out of here. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. You know what? Before we get out of here, let's take a look at stuff that you guys don't get to see. When I'm sitting here talking about my ratings and stuff, this is the stuff you guys don't see. See, my track competence is 90. That's all based on how many tracks you've raced on, how many stars you picked up or track medals from these tracks. So I've earned a total of 40 medals out of a possible 57. Consistency is 80. Car control, not so good, because you want that stuff. You don't want red, I'll put it that way. Safety, not too good, in my opinion. Now here's where I feel like they might need to like rework this safety rating system. So, safety rating. Unlocking the safety rating means you are ready to directly compete with other cars, but before you start fighting, race is much more about cooperation and respecting rules than you might think, especially in multiplayer. It is very important to be safe and clean, treating other drivers with respect and avoid accidents. The safety rating consists of the trust you've earned by clean racing and the warning points, which is online behavioral warning points. That's what the OBWP stands for. You scored by being involved in accidents. These apply to both multiplayer and single player races. So it's very important whether you're playing a multiplayer race or a single player race. You got to finish those races in order to get those safety rating points. Even if you know you're going to come in last, you still got to finish the race. Trust. While you are driving close to other cars without making contact, you will gain trust. The better your car control and behavior is, the more trust is generated. So consistency in car control is very important for your safety rating. Right here, this is where I think probably needs to be reworked a little bit. OBWP, which stands for Online Behavioral Warning Points. Once you are involved in an accident, you will score online behavioral warning points. While the first OBWP won't make a difference, a bad ratio of trust versus OBWP will reduce your safety ratings. You will obviously score OBWP for accidents where you are not guilty, but this is included in the system. You can achieve a perfect 100 SA rating with a reasonable amount of OBWP if your trust is high enough. Fine. Right here, how to improve. In order to improve your safety rating, keep focused on avoiding dangerous situations and crashes on track. Players that always included in dangerous situations, even without clear responsibility on a crash, are often considered a risky presence on track, so being out of trouble is the key to grow your safety. So, I hate to say it, that if getting your safety rating up is the most important thing to you, starting from the back of the pack might be the best thing for you. Because if you're caught in the middle or towards the front of the pack, you're going to get exactly what happened to me. Somebody's going to dive bomb, shoot in there like a missile, and just take these cars out like bowling pins. So, you know, I'm not going to spend all day streaming old ACC, but I will be racing here and there to try to bring up my safety ratings. We got to get that shit back up to 80 to where it was at. So, now, that being said, I can unequivocally say that I am out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. I will catch you all later.